morning, everybody. So I'm going to start off here in our entryway and our dining room area. There's so many new things that have occurred here in our home as of within the last month. So I just want to show you guys around. It's going to be really quick, and then we're going to get straight into the decorating. If you would like to go straight to the decorating and skip this intro, I will go ahead and leave the time linked here at the bottom at where it starts. And I can't wait for you guys to see all the new goodies that we got. So starting off, premiere is our new sofa. It's a great sectional. Again, we got this from Rooms to Go, and they did come with all of these pillows. We had these colors, but I felt like for some of the color since I want to go like a little bit more monochromatic and then have all the reds be the detailing, or the attention. So I went ahead and just flipped these over again. This is also another down one. It's a little bit more, I guess, like more filled than the other one that's in our family room. But it's really nice. It's a 5-piece, and it comes with this ottoman that is on wheels, so it can move a little bit. I don't want to push it too much because I have my flowers there. And then second premiere is this accent wall that Scott and I did over, not really over a weekend, just on a Sunday really. It took us one day, a couple of hours, just because we were making sure that we got everything, like the measurements. So I'll put some clips in here of him measuring and which ones we used, what supplies we used, where we got them from, everything. All the wood was from Lowe's. Pretty much everything was from Lowe's. And then we just went ahead and I got this color. This one color is actually Bayer from Home Depot, and I'll link that below as well. And we have our jute rug that I got from Wayfair. Like I said, a lot of updates just regularly in the house. And we went ahead and moved this console table. If you guys were here from the beginning when I first started, I had this console table over here. But then I went ahead and I got, sorry for the fast movement, this one, and I had put it over here that was behind me, but I really wanted this for like a buffet bar area. So now that we finally put up the accent wall, I wanted to put this over here, and then we'll have our bench here, so it's a little bit easier access for when we're putting on our shoes and we're leaving at the door. It's not too much traffic from here to the door. So I got these baskets at Home Goods months and months ago. I was just trying to see what we're gonna do, and I have another one that I wasn't too sure, but this is what's going on here for now. We do want to get a mirror to go here. I may use the one that used to be on that wall because we moved our hutch onto this wall, and I wanted to go ahead and put the mirror here. And then I really want to get like family photos up here, maybe some black and white ones of our wedding and just our friends and family. So when we walk in, we have everyone that we love as soon as we walk in. But here is all of the Christmas decor today, guys, that we have. I have my artificial poinsettias and some little lights that I had got off of Facebook Marketplace a couple of years ago. I also have table runners, everything. You'll see all the little goodies if you did my haul with me or my get ready with me. You saw as I was taking all of these out of my bins. And yeah, guys, I have Christmas presents here from Amazon. It's real life. We have to get everything ready for the holiday because Christmas is almost here. So I have my hutch that I want to get together as well, but we will all do this in just a moment. So if you'd like to see this clean, decorate, and get ready for Christmas with me, please stay tuned. Alright guys, so starting off here in the entryway, I just want to go ahead and just clean things up a little bit. Wipe down that decorative wall that we just did because there's still, some dust lingering. And then just wiping down the doors because our hands get all over these and the cats like to climb up with their paws. So I just wanted to make sure I wiped everything down to get ready for Christmas. So now that all of my surfaces are clean, I'm going to start off over here on this new accent wall. So since we don't have a fireplace, I'm using this to mimic as a mantle. This is as close as I'm going to get to one here in South Florida. And I'm just going to go ahead and hang those pom-pom garland that I got from Hobby Lobby like a couple of years ago, but they have them every year. Then this garland I got this year from Ross, and because I didn't really have the way to like overlap it using the mantle ledge, I went ahead and just tied it onto the garland prior, and that seemed to work out really well. Next, I'm placing this Days Till Christmas countdown calendar here on our ledge. And guys, I used masking tape instead of the painter's tape because the painter's tape kept having it fall down. But it's really easy, it's damage free to your furniture, to your wall. You don't have to worry about the paint coming off. I know sometimes with the command strips, there's still like, I don't know, I've had it where it's still taken off my paint before. So I'm always nervous to use it. But yeah, I really like how the masking tape works. So I used that to hold my garlands up. Next, I'm going to place these snowflakes that I had got from last year's after seasonal sale. And I had this screw that was already on the wall, so I'm just going to utilize that here to make it look like one of the snowflakes are dancing in the sky. And then I'll place my other one here on the ledge. And I just like the little bit of Christmas that it gives here. Next on our entryway bench, I just want to place a little throw here just to give it a little bit of comfort and welcoming when you walk in. I'm also going to place a pillow here. I have this pillowcase from last year that my mom made me, and that red and black gingham really matches throughout the house. And I wanted just to continue that even with small little details. So you saw the garland and now the pillowcase. This planter I got from Home Goods, I don't know, a couple of months ago on sale. And I just popped in one of the Christmas trees that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. Alright, next I'm over here in the little closet space that we have here when you first walk in. And I did this last year and I really like the way that it turned out. I just placed my nativity set with this nativity backboard frame that I got from Hobby Lobby about a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. I'm not quite sure. But I really like the way that it looks here with the little Lennox nativity set that my brother gave me. And then I just placed some trees, and it just gives it a nice like little homey woodsy feel and the true meaning of Christmas. Alright, so moving over here towards the ottoman, I want to go ahead and take this throw that I have. I have two of these, and I want to use the whiter side, if that makes sense. So not too much reds, because like I said, I want the pops of red to really take effect here. And it is still neutral, so like these pillows I have that match that throw, I'll be placing one over on this side and one on the opposite end. But I felt like just doing these small hints of red around the house really ties everything together. Don't be afraid, you guys. It's Christmas. Get creative. Use reds, greens. I know some people really like the purples and navies. It's your time and your decor and however you want to make it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not an interior decorator, and I definitely don't do this for a living. I just do what I love, and I think in the end it'll all come together. So I'm taking this crock pot that I had got from the Hearth and Hand summer collection at Target, and I'm putting my poinsettias in it. So like each poinsettia I have, I want to put them in like a pot just to elevate it a little bit, to make it look a little bit put together. So over here, I really just wanted to make this a very accessible place to grab a drink, enjoy and each other's time. We also have our record player here, and we just like to put on some music while we're decorating the tree, spending time with each other. It's just a nice place to get together. Moving over towards my hutch, I had this garland that I placed on here, again using that good old-fashioned masking tape to hold it in place. Then I'm just going to strategically place my deer that my mom gifted me. So I have two of these standing ones and then one of the sitting ones, and I just thought it would look really nice up here, make like a little forest for them. So I popped these trees that I got from the Target dollar spot, I think a year ago, I can't remember, but they looked really fun and woodsy up here. I also ended up placing some twinkle lights on it, and you guys will see towards the end how that came out. These little picks that I have here with the red berries, I actually got them from Walmart a couple of years ago. I believe they don't have the same ones, but they're very similar. And my mom told me that last year after season, Walmart had a lot of great picks. So guys, don't forget about Walmart. Alright guys, have you guessed it? So another DIY swag here. I got these dry florals from Home Goods during like the summer sale. They had a whole bunch of dried flowers, and it just reminded me so much of Christmas. So I bought these with the intent of using them around this season, just with the bright green or the dark green and the bright red. It looked really nice. So I went ahead and I did the same way that I did the previous swag. Went ahead and just secured it first this time with a little Velcro, and then I went ahead and used two portions of the ribbon, folded one in a vertical and then folded the other one horizontally. Just to zhuzh it up a little bit, I'm adding these bells that I had from previous seasons. They're brown and gold, and I just thought that it would make it look really sweet and festive. So I'm just tying these on here to the bow, so that way when I hang it, they kind of trickle down the bow a little bit almost like a present, if you will. So I went ahead and added those on each side. Alright, so for that swag, I really wanted to add it over here onto this hutch on this corner. Just felt like it was missing something festive, so I went ahead and I added that on here. I used a command strip with a hook, and now I'm just going to place my nutcrackers up here. I have these two that Scott had got me last year, and then this really big one that my mom got me last year for Christmas. They know that I love nutcrackers. And then I have these that used to be like the gifts that you can give out that have popcorn or chocolates in them, and I just liked the way they looked, so we kept them. Mostly my mom kept them, and then I stole them from her. But moving over to this buffet table over on this side, or sideboard, whichever you'd like to call it, I'm just wiping it down with my Mrs. Myers, and then I'm going to place this runner. I actually got this runner for our wedding because it was to go right in front of where we were sitting on the table, and I just loved it, so I kept it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and scrunch it up here and place these greenery around it to kind of give it a Christmassy feel. I wasn't too in love with this section, but I was also running low on decor, so I gotta make do with what I got, you guys. Again, using another planter, I'm going to pop one of the other trees that I got from Facebook Marketplace into this corner. And again, just adding a tree into a pot really elevates the look and feel of it, so it looks like it is more high-end. Next, I'm just going to wipe off this dining room table. I'm not doing too much here just because we are going to have Christmas dinner here. And we have a few birthdays coming up, my mom's birthday and my friend's birthday, but I really just wanted to keep this very simple, so that way when we have all of our gatherings that it's not too much for me to move around for people. And then again, just another planter here, and I'm putting in my poinsettia. Alright, and now it's time to add all of the twinkle lights, you guys. So I like adding them into the poinsettias. They give it a little bit of that Christmas magic I was telling you guys about, and it just really gives it a little bit of extra. So don't be afraid to add twinkle lights to anything in your house. It doesn't just need to be garland. And I put these on a timer, so by the time we get home, they're already lit. And it's just nice to be welcomed home with all of these little lights just beaming and gleaming everywhere, especially, you know, during the season. It's nice to walk in. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me here. I forgot to mention the two rugs that I did get from Ruggable in this video. I will link everything down below as always. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you wouldn't mind considering subscribing to my channel, I would love to have you here. And I wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And thank you so much for joining me here on my channel. I was about to say our channel because it's really Cleo and Raj's channel. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.